guys, this is Zaphod here with my weekly edition of the comic strip. You can find me on suicidegirls.com, now on YouTube, and I will also be contributing to a monthly article to Sour magazine with comic reviews. So in the future you can find me there as well. So it's pretty exciting. I love talking about comics, so getting more opportunities to do that is just awesome with me. So this week we have a couple really cool things here. It was a little bit of a light week for me. I only had 9 titles, but that means I get done early, so I might go and read some stuff I've been meaning to catch up on, which I'm really excited about. Also, over the last week, I got a chance to finally read Blankets by Craig Thompson. It is an amazing, amazing autobiographical graphic novel. It's huge. It's almost 600 pages, but it's a really, really quick read. I highly recommend it. Very emotional, very profound, very touching. I suggest you guys check it out if you haven't already. So the first thing for this week is Batman Eternal number 3. As I mentioned last week, was really excited about this one. I will not break the rule of revealing the last page before people get a chance to read it, but I will show the first page. Yes, arrow ad. But if you see first page here, there is a blonde girl wearing purple. As you might guess, that might be a certain Stephanie Brown that I've been waiting for so long. She's back. It's also the new DCU return of another character, but I won't tell you guys which one that is. But really awesome issue. I'm loving Batman Eternal so much. This creative team is fucking kicking it. So good. It's definitely becoming one of my favorite reads, and I'm not at all regretting the $2.99 a week for it, because it's great. Secondly, we have Walking Dead, issue 126. This is part 12 of All Out War. So this is the last issue in that story arc. It does do a lot to wrap things up. Those of you who read last week's know that there was a pretty crazy turn of events. Things are kind of getting resolved with this week's issue. After this All-Out War, it's going to go back to a monthly thing, so those of you who've gotten used to having it once every 2 weeks, be prepared for disappointment. It's going to go back to monthly after this, but good last issue, enjoying it. I'm really interested to see what turn things are going to take in the next story arc, so I guess we can keep our peepers tuned for that. Next up, we have Lazarus. I've been waiting for Lazarus for a while. This is really good. It follows, Forever, of course, but it also follows the group of waste who are going on their way looking for work. Gives you a little bit more information about that. Forever, it has a little bit of her growing up years, as well as her first mission, which is really crazy when you look at it as, a 10-year-old girl going around doing crazy shit that most adults don't do. But it's really good. I'm constantly just in love with this series. It's fantastic. There's a paperback out now, so if you haven't checked it out, it's a really good time to catch up with the trade. It's really, really good. I highly recommend it. Next up, we have The Bunker, issue 3. This is a digital first series, so it does come out a little bit ahead of time digitally. I don't read digital comics. I have nothing against them. I just like the paper. I like the look and feel of the books in my hands, so I tend to go paper, but if you prefer digital, you can read this before I do, which is cool. So issue 3 here is pretty great. Actually, I'm not sure. Bunker might be coming out digital and print at the same time, so if I'm wrong, I apologize. But Bunker's been really good. It's last month's issue, they are going to a burning building, and one of the characters knows what's going to happen, the others don't, and they're trying to deal with the situation that if you know that something terrible happens, but that you know it's going to be for the greater good, whether that's something that you should stop or let happen. So there's a lot of moral dilemmas that go on with this series, which I'm interested to see how that progresses as the series moves forward. But so far, I'm really, really enjoying it, and there's a lot of interesting issues that are being brought up, which I really like. Next up, we have Justice League United, or Justice League Canada, as it were. It's got, you know, Martian Manhunter, Green Arrow, Animal Man, Stargirl, and it actually is going to be introducing a new superhero as well, a Canadian one. Let me see, I need to get her name right because I'd feel terrible if I screwed that up. Her name is going to be Equinox. I'm not even going to try to pronounce her secret identity name. Okay, I will. Miha Bin Martin? I don't know. It doesn't go into a lot of details yet. It still hasn't really, you kind of see her in a little bit of a dream sequence maybe kind of thing, but she hasn't quite revealed herself to be a superhero yet, but it'll be interesting to see how that progresses. This first issue, pretty good. I have a hard time with teen books just because I have a difficult time being emotionally involved with all the characters, and then if there's one character I really like, then I feel like all the other characters are just interfering with me getting to enjoy this one character. I'm selfish, but I'm actually enjoying this. I love Jeff Lemire, so I'm gonna see where it goes. But so far, it's, as far as teen books go, it's starting out pretty strong. I'm enjoying it. I like Martian Manhunter, what little I've read, so it's cool stuff. This is also Secret Origins. They do one of these every now and then. This one focuses on Superman, Dick Grayson, Robin, and Supergirl. It goes through, has the New 52 kind of retelling of their origin, you know, Superman and Supergirl coming from Krypton, and Dick Grayson and, you know, the death of his family and how Bruce kind of brings him into the fold. It was really good. I really liked the interpretations that they did here, especially the Superman one was really touching for me, which, for those of you who know, I'm not a big Superman fan, so, really hell of a job there for getting me to get all emotional about Superman. It was really good. It was fun. It's a nice, just kind of short little tidbit, little excerpt into their little lives there. So if you want to just get a little dose, or you like the character Supergirl, Robin, and Superman, it's good stuff. Next up we have Dead Body Road. I'm pretty sure I reviewed this last week, which it turns out was because Diamond shorted our store. So if it seems like I'm reviewing a lot of Dead Body Road, it's just because Diamond fucking sucks and they shorted us on our shipment. So we got Dead Body Road last week and then again this week. So I hate you, Diamond. You ruined my life so much. Sorry. This has been a bad day for Diamond. We were out of boards. We bag and board all of our comics, and we were out. We were supposed to get some today, so we were gonna bag and board everything, and it was fine. But they fucking shorted us 5,000 boards and all of our short boxes, and we had to go buy them elsewhere at retail, and it was just, it was a nightmare of a day. So I hate them. Sorry, rant over. Moving on. Dead Body Road was good. I enjoyed it. Things are starting to kind of heat up a little bit. There's, the bad guys are after the less bad guys. There's not really any good guys in this, but there are the better bad guys, I guess. And there's a lot of really cool gunfight stuff going on, and someone gets stuff, bad stuff. It's cool. It's good stuff. I really try not to spoil things for you guys, so I really apologize if I, you know, step over the line at all. Let me know. So sorry if I do. I try not to. I just get excited. Next up we have Daredevil, issue 2. Daredevil's in a new city with his lady friend, trying to get acquainted here, and he is following up. There's a new bad guy in town. It's pretty good. I haven't read a lot of Daredevil, but I've always enjoyed what I have read, and this is no exception. Also, I don't know if you guys knew, we have been 50 years without fear, so we can all thank Daredevil for that. It's pretty good, you know, makes me feel better about me in my life day to day. Last but not leastly, we have Elektra. I've never read any Elektra, but the art in this is absolutely gorgeous. It's by Del Mundo. But it's really good. It's, I'm not familiar with the character much at all. I know she was with Matt Murdock for a little bit. She is picking up a contract to find this very mysterious character that nobody seems to believe exists, so she's trying to get out of New York and try to separate herself from what's going on in the city that she's been in, so she's trying to get away. It's a good first issue. I don't know much about the character, like I said, but I've enjoyed what I've read just with this little bit here, so it's pretty good. Yeah, that's actually it. Like I said, it's a really short week for me, so that's all I have. I guess I have a question for you guys this week if you want to answer. My question is, for your friends who are not into comics, when you try to get them over, you know, to the good side, as it were, what are the comics that you like to recommend? The comics that you recommend more for the non-comic readers out there. Because, you know, it's easy when your buddy likes comics, you're like, hey, you liked this? Oh, you'll like this. But for those who are not as into comics, what kind of comics do you like to kind of trick them into being like, hey, comics are good, yeah, right? Anyway, that's it. You guys have a great night, and happy comic day tomorrow. Enjoy, and also, if you have any horror stories about Diamond, let me know too. I love bitching about them. So, yeah, I guess that's it. You guys have a great night and have fun. Happy comic reading.